So if you are on the lookout for a new television, you are in luck, man. Like damn, nini hiyo jo hajacheka jo, cause umecheki vile nimekuwa nikiambia wase juu ya US. US always has like the best deals
Yeah.
So ukiwa US saizi you can get like a QD OLED 65 inch unapata around maybe $1,300 yeah. Ukiwa US no $1,600 which is like around 210,000 Kenyan shillings. That one in Kenya, the cheapest one is 350,000 shillings. That's the cheapest of the same version. So that's why we don't talk about the Samsungs, unajua, because that's a piece of land, like let's like ile
tulipitia naye ni jana
Sony unakumbuka,
we decided to hurt our eyes
but ulicheki vile OLED ni kali like unaenda karibu hivi and still doesn't distort like so but vile nimesema let's not talk about that so kutoka Sony, Samsung, LG, of course they'll have those overpriced prices because but now for the same technology you can get some good TCL and some good Hisense Kenya unasikia vile na blemigi. Hisense Kenya are never in a hurry. So kuna TV launchiwa this year and I never took it seriously, like in June ililaunchiwa in Europe because the European market na the African market na Middle East we get basically the same TCL TVs. So I launch C745 mi wagana C735 which was the 2022 model. So you know the way I've told you about there's so many weaknesses kwa hiyo TV wagazina niudhi compared with my old shit ile my old shit, the one that had whatever nakumbuka so
Kadon.
Every weakness ya C735 they've gotten rid of it in C745 and considering lichukua C735 this year,
so are you planning to still say at unakana for 3 years?
Nope, I'm selling it, man. I even talked to my nephew. I was like, hey, you ready for this? My nephew was like, hell yeah. But sasa reasons why chukua C745. Okay, so kwa to understand TVs, let me give you like some basic knowledge about TVs. So TVs kuna kitu inaitwa nits ni brightness ya TV, yes? And hizi nits they become important when you're watching HDR content. Every time unatembea katikati ya tao you'll see like all TVs have this thing called HDR, high dynamic range, sindio? So high dynamic range means that we are supposed to be able to see the darkest parts and also the lightest parts. So like right now if we are looking at you we can see like your skin whatever ndevu zako ni darker than the rest of your nini, so we have to see all the difference and then hata kwa hiyo zoom ZDM we should be able to see the white very clearly. That's on high dynamic range. Shida ya high dynamic range is it's normally super dark so it needs the TV to be bright but for a TV to be bright the price has to go high for ndio akupatie like the brightness that you need.
What causes the brightness?
It's just technology too, najua. So it's technology, so better
like
technology
the needs that you say.
yes so better technology will mean they'll be able to light up the LEDs better than whatever. So it even mean buy top brightness when it's watching HDR it's 365 nits. That's one unaga nikiwatch HDR I'm pissed. Ushainionaga but like I'm just like this is trash.
Because makes hata nilikuwa na kuenjoy like nikiwatch HDR unaimulika
ulicheki mpaka muzima tu because unajua you can switch off the HDR whatever and just watch it as normal SDR content
even on the normal, because I thought you are able to do that using the Apple TV.
You can do using Apple TV but directly you can't. Directly you can't unless yes you can't. So watching like if you don't have a streaming device watching inaitwa nini, if you don't have a streaming device watching especially Amazon Prime on your normal TV it's trash, it looks really bad like because Amazon Prime au weka vitu zao in HDR especially HDR 10 plus. So kuna HDR 10 na kuna HDR 10 plus. HDR is closer to SDR so it's not very dark, sindio? HDR 10 plus is darker than HDR. Alafu HDR 10 is darker than HDR ingine. Alafu HDR 10 plus is the darkest amongst the three. Right now the newest technology ni HDR 10 plus. So ukienda kubuy TV tunamekuandikia HDR 10 plus.
Yes.
So now for you to you need at least 1,000 nits. So nimekuambia hii 735 kuna 365 nits. 745 iko na 1000
1,000
nits.
nits.
Fuck you, I'm like shit. Lakini sasa
Yeah.
I can't pull the trigger because just now this week TCL imelaunch 755 iko na I think ni 1300 nits. Iko na 1300 nits. Alafu
the
ni
price?
QD mini LED. Remember
Okay.
LED is good. Mini LED is the next level shit.
Yeah.
So now there's the nini, but still for anyone who's wants to buy a TV right now unaweza kuambia uende tuchukue tu hiyo nini, uende uchukue C745 if you're taking, but C745 is a premium nini, so it starts at zinaanzia 55 nini.
Okay. Even this one with 1000 nits.
Yeah.
Okay.
It starts at 55. At least C755, the one that I expect to be in Kenya by October.
The mini LED.
Na expect ikue either October or November. That one has a 50-inch.
Okay.
Nacheki. Yeah, but that's some good ish. Right now people will be able to watch whatever. Yeah. Then kuna mtu akasema ni cheaper kununua non-smart TV plus smart box than smart TV au no non-smart TV is a damn TV and a damn TV right now in 2023 like right now TVs have softwares. They just have software. So you have Android TV, you have Roku, you have Nvidia, you have all those, they have softwares and they run by them. You have nini ya Samsung sijui inakuwaga gani, kwa Samsung LG especially LG inakuwaga na nini yake, but it's better to
ni Vida.
Vida, but pia you can have it as Google TV, which was used to be Android TV. So that's what pissed me off, like nearly get TV then in less than 6 months I have, because I really hate the weaknesses of that TV. Sometimes I just want to enjoy content. Najua kuna kuwa na kitu inaitangwa much content ya Apple TV. So ukiwasha it plays the content the way it was intended. So kama ni HDR it switches to HDR. Kama ni so now mi waga nimeizima tu, because the minute it goes to HDR na kwa gazeza. Alafu hakuna kitu mbaya kama a dark TV kwa when it's 65 inch. It looks bad, like it looks terrible. But sasa kitu inanifurahisha ni in the next 3 years all these HDR TVs with less than 1000 nits will be extinct. In the next 3 years they'll be extinct. So now we'll look at the next technology, like what's going to come. Na kitu funny ni TCL, the ones who are full of ish giving people these darker TVs are the ones who are going to make sure your story imekuwa nini. Kwa saizi the brightest TV pia imetokea this week ni ya TCL ni 5000 nits. So you unaweza watch na yule Game of Thrones. You know the Game of Thrones had a very dark scene. Ushai watch Ozark?
I've never watched.
Ozark is a dark.
Nime confuse Ozark na nini na Oz. Yes, of course. Sana when kama hizo scenes are lakeside. So naziget. Okay. So Joseph Kabe anasema TV wise LG Clarity on my 65. Hiyo LG yako ni gani, tuambie jo ndio tujue jo. Wana tu enjoy hapo because no come check it out. Sema uno mta.
Tuambie LG yako ni gani because akina LG na Sony kilezo au dhinayo nitakupatia saizi tuko 2023 watakupatia technology ya 2020 at the same price na nini. So if you are jazzed with them, but if you want the latest technology you just hang out with these smaller brands. But I never go past LG na Hisense, not LG, TCL na Hisense. You'll never find me talking about akina Vision. I think that now you are starting to risk your money. Akina CNX. Hizo ni zile za I don't know you like that. Najua like so that's the nini. Alafu kuna msema ati OS on TV is the most irrelevant thing whether you're using smart or non-smart. I don't care about it, but I'll still want it to have, for example, sasa ikikam to these TVs like the previous TV nilikuwa nayo I could just nikitumia even akina ma Apple TV. I think the fact that haikuwa na Dolby Vision, it was working better, like the Apple TV na Shield, they were working better with that TV than this new TV. This new TV have to keep
ni kama ni kabooster kiasi.
But now this new TV aiendani na nini, so but still kuna like kawe ni mtu anakuwaga strict na sound kama mimi, Android wanakuwaga Android wanakuwaga nyuma ya Apple when it comes to 5.1ing things so Android utapata like Hulu on Android a lot of shows are 2.0 they're stereo but the same shows ukiziwatch on Apple TV they are 5.1 check utapata vitu mob ziko Atmos on Apple TV unapata maybe ziko 5.1 on this other one so kuna ile nini there's always the advantage of having the extra whatever and also having the TV itself in such a way that you can just use it because sometimes unapataga like the native app works super perfectly with something else gives you perfect sound perfect picture while if you use an extra device it's okay the same so I always say like just have nini kuna Brian Jero anasema I'm saving to buy a Vitron buda uskiza iko nini jo sispai Vitron jo sikue hivyo jo
I think just go reasonable priced TVs switch cheza between TCL na Hisense
yeah
sana for now because of whatever the technology vile inatokea I think na ukisema na vile na select Hisense just go TCL for now cause wewe umetumia TCL for the last one ilikuwa hapo ulikuwa nayo since
TCL 20 I've owned like now is 4 TCL TVs
4 okay the last one ulikuwa umekaa nao for 3 years
and uko umekaa for like around 4 years hizi ndogo ndio nimechange hizi ndogo ndio nimekuwa nikichange okay. So ingine nilikaa nayo for some time because I loved it like that shit haiku nenegi I used to love it but vitu kama Vitron Josie alafu Fred Locks limbe anasema the Q class QLED TV at TCL is 23 is much brighter than the C class Fred Locks limbe if I'm not wrong uko US so US mnauziwa Q sisi tunauziwa C Europe Middle East na nini ni C so like C745 is not available in the US the same way QM8
it's not available
it's available no yeah so now kuna QM8 ile ina compete na Europe na nini ni C955 na kunga tulikuwa C755 so ni C955 na hiyo ni huko over 2000 nits over blah 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 over blah 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 even its price is a little bit high but hizo sana vitu kwa US
E75 ni iko na 1300
ati
C755
yeah C755 ni 1300 nits which is enough man but saizi unajua
it's okay
tulisikizana na Ian nilikwambia next time nikichukua nini tunaenda na yeye so kile tutaenda na Ian ni itakuwa shikanisha internet alafu tukishikanisha internet
prime
so ja Amazon Prime that's what you test with alafu you start with the safe shows kama Jack Reacher usianze na some random show ujui inaweza anza na watu wakichapana ngono ingine jo alafu najua most people islini manini ni waislamu mzatandikwa nyahunyo tena ikuwe naika a whole other nini so wacha nicheki kuna Kevin Ndongo anauza are old Sony Dolby surround systems worth their price